Look how they massacred my boy.
The downfall of ARC Troopers needs to be studied since they had so much potential. They could have starred in their own shows or games or be used by companies to literally print money as toys. I mean, LEGO made an entirely new helmet mold for them, but only one figure used it? Whatever, we'll get back to that. In Tartakovsky's Clone Wars, we're introduced to ARC Troopers, who not only look sick, but are also way more effective than standard clones. They really had squads of these guys rescuing Jedi from General Grievous, then demoted them to training clone cadets, or to being a promotion for regular troopers. Tartakovsky's ARC Troopers are peak in all but appearance, and that's not to say that they're bad, they're just outshined by the reboot. The Phase 1.5 armor that ARC Troopers wear in Season 3 of Dave Filoni's Clone Wars is the pinnacle of Clone Trooper armor, and it sucks that we only see it in like 5 episodes. The issue with ARC Troopers in Filoni's Clone Wars is that they don't really do enough to differentiate themselves from other clone commanders. Like, they look cool and they give orders to other clones, but they're not really embodying recon commandos. There are only 3 clones who are actually introduced as ARC Troopers, and they're all part of Rancor Battalion, stationed on Kamino training clone cadets. I mean, they only appear in 2 episodes, and they only see combat in the second one. I mean, Havoc and Colt are both shown shooting a few droids and then getting killed, and Blitz is shown at the end of the battle ordering some ARF troopers to launch a rocket at one of the squid droids. I mean, if you compare that to Fordo during the Battle of Coruscant, you can't tell me that they didn't get nerfed. The only other time that we see ARC Troopers in the show is after Fives, Echo, and Jesse are promoted to ARC Trooper for what? Reminding Rex of himself?
Both of you showed valor out there. Real courage. Remind me of me, actually.
And while they do show up in some of the dangerous missions, such as the Citadel, the Battle of Umbara, or the Battle of Ringo Vinda, regular clones are at those missions too, so it's not like ARC Troopers were sent out on those missions because regular clones couldn't handle them. And while I'm arguing that they didn't appear enough in the shows, they didn't even make an appearance in video games until Battlefront 2's DLC back in 2019. But hey, Clone Commandos got their own game. Just saying. The Elite Clone Trooper and Commando Droid Battle Pack introduced a brand new Phase 1.5 clone helmet along with the first LEGO ARC Trooper. I was like 10 when it came out and bought that immediately. I thought about all the ARC Troopers that LEGO would inevitably release and collecting them all. I mean, they made a brand new mold. It's not like they're only gonna use it for one figure, right? Yikes. I mean, how many times did they use that stupid Airborne Trooper's helmet? 3? 4? Okay, I take it back. The Airborne Trooper is pretty cool, but I don't know why they didn't make more ARC Troopers. I mean, they didn't really release another ARC Trooper until 2024 when they came out with Fives. And that didn't even use the old helmet mold. It just used a regular Phase 2 helmet with this stupid bow tie pauldron, and the only sign of the OG ARC Trooper is that brick-built backpack. I mean, I don't know if LEGO will ever make more ARC Troopers unless they come out in a new show or movie or something. Because Fives was only made as a bonus 25th anniversary figure and put in a set that has nothing to do with him. And with how sloppily they handled him and the backlash that sparked from it and other clones, they might just decide not to ever try again. Which would be a shame because the first one was perfect for 2012 when it released. The 3 3/4 inch action figure collectors had it a little bit better, with 4 ARC Troopers being released around the time of the Clone Wars. But after they were taken off the shelves, their prices skyrocketed. It didn't even get better until a couple years ago when the Vintage Collection released a few of them in the more realistic style. I think they have the 501st ARCs, Rancor Battalion, and a few of the Battlefront 2 skins still available for retail, so if you plan on getting any, I'd do it before they skyrocket as well. It's just unfortunate that something as cool as ARC Troopers are so underutilized. Others still hope that they will get a bigger role in things down the road. The pattern seems to suggest otherwise, as they slowly seem to be falling out of relevance and play a smaller role each time that they have been reintroduced.